here. Here's one of these places that says for sale or rent. Looks like it's already got some tenants though, so they just didn't bother to tape over it. Anyways, kind of the way it is. Run down spots, little gravel roads. Sorry, little corner store. That little flashing thing you see there, that's an internet machine. Just put a few coins in, you got Wi-Fi. Oh, look at that. Giant ass cow. That's awesome shit. This is their version of a basketball course. It's not even asphalted, so you're not playing much hoops there. Lovely cows. They're always tied to something. So you see everyone's got nice walls with defensive barriers. This is a new route for me to take in and out of my community. Just sort of discovered. And as you can see, there's dogs everywhere. But you see, the homes are secure. So you can have the junkie rules that we have in North America. Let the people build their own defenses. You know, right to property self-defense, right to defend your home. Oh, there's another big ass cow, right in the middle of the city. Gotta love it. Oh, look at that big boy. He's a huge cow too. He's got to be at least a good 3,000 pounds. Beef. Oh, little dog sneaking up on me. Hello, Mr. Cow. Nice. So, this is just a nice little forested walking park area in the middle of the city. So there you got like a little outdoor restaurant-y kind of thing. It's probably close to it. It is a holiday. They have holidays like all the time. Saint this, Saint that. Oh, I see. So they put the cows all over the place. There's another cow. And they're tied down so I can't go onto the road or get hurt or anything. But they can eat. This is another what they call a sorry. Just a little corner shop full of food, cigarettes, get load for your phone. As you see, a little table section, people can sit there, catch a pint or two. And then here's the main road. So you see, you know, you definitely have that rural feel just blocks away from the city. So it's very tranquil, very nice. I like it at least. And a lot of car washes here. It's hilarious how they all care how shiny their cars are. Although, I'll be honest with you, I don't see any old cars here. I don't know if there's laws against it or what the situation is. But like the oldest car I ever see is like 2010. It's 2024 right now. No junkers, no rust buckets. Some get loud. You definitely get some guys missing exhausts. But I mean, as you see, everything is relatively new, relatively modern. I mean, car-wise. Buildings, you get shit like this, right? These buildings here are mediocre at best. But, no, it is what it is. And a lot of little religious communities, little enclaves of things. Here you got a place where it's like an inn for as low as 200 pesos. You do the math on what 200 pesos is, friends. It's pretty short, pretty small. This is just an outdoor vendor booth. Anybody pretty much can show up there and start slinging shit. It's fantastic. And it's nice because, well, let me just show you my view. I'm showing you this is a trike driver slowing on down to be like, yo, you want to ride? It's kind of like tuk-tuks in Thailand. There's never a shortage of finding a driver here. Now, they will gouge you. It's a standard 20 peso for most places in the city. It goes high as 30 pesos. But if they see you're a foreigner or you don't know what you're doing or you have to ask how much, it's like they'll gouge you. I've had guys try to tell me 500 pesos. And I understand, hey, everyone's got to eat. However, that's why I do these videos, right? Is so that folks know what the skinny is when they get here. They're not, naive about stuff. And that's the kind of scamming you suffer here. And you suffer it everywhere. Like, same crap's happened to me in Thailand. Same crap's happened to me in other countries. So it happens in the West. I mean, I've had cabbies in Ottawa try to set a flat rate from the airport to my house when I lived in Ottawa, and it was like normally a 20 Canadian dollar ride, and they wanted 100 because, you know, they thought I didn't know where I was going. One guy even circled around a huge area of a quarry called the Conroy Pit on purpose to take extra time to make it seem like it was a longer trip. And I just call him out for it. Now here you can't really call people out for stuff. You're not allowed to get mad. You're not allowed to insult. Those are actually crimes here. Much like Thailand. Thailand, you can't get mad. You get all mad and crazy and start pulling a Karen in Thailand, the police just come and take you away. I don't know where they take you to. Probably the airport, and kick your ass out, because there's no room for that in any of these countries. They've got real issues that they worry about. Just feeding themselves, housing themselves. They don't have time for your emotional outbursts. And that's something that a lot of Westerners can't seem to, especially women, can't seem to wrap their heads around. I haven't seen a single white woman here, period, since I've been. And we're on month 7 or 8 now. So, see a lot of these things, these study work Australia things, they gouge the locals. They charge them like 200,000 pesos to get a job in a foreign country. I can send someone to Canada with work permit for around 60,000 pesos. So they're just 140,000 off the top for profit, right? Especially when it's actually normally the employer in the employer country that pays for the work permit. So out of that 200,000, that's not even covering the work permit. But, you know, the locals are not savvy about this stuff. They don't understand, and they just believe, oh, it's a better opportunity to go work in the West. I do my best, like with videos like this, to accentuate how crappy the West has become. Drug addicts everywhere, crime everywhere, high taxes, Looney Tunes governments, no right of speech, no right of self-defense, no right of property protection. It's a dangerous place in the West. Like, I walk home every night, never had a problem. And I walk about 15 kilometers. So I'm walking a fair distance. I walk to work every day. I never have a problem. Whereas, there are areas of downtown Toronto, Jane and Finch say, I would never walk around in the middle of the daytime, even with a group of friends. It's just not safe. And whereas, here, you can defend yourself. If someone does want to, F around and find out, and you decide to teach them a valuable lesson, yeah, there's a chance if you go overboard, you're getting kicked out. But if you just do it, because, there's 4 of them and 1 of you, it's no harm, no foul. The locals have like a local police force. There's like a citywide one as well, but you normally just deal with the brigade. And so the brigade captain, he's like a judge. He listens to what happens, makes a fair judgment on the spot. Problem solved. We need these kinds of simple administrations in the West, but of course it'll never happen. Lawyers don't make any money that way. But, well, this is long enough. I try to keep them under 5 to 8 minutes. This is 8 minutes, so yeah, we'll post this when we get to work.